Welcome back to the Loan Arranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn with CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Loan Arranger. If you're out there and you're considering buying or refinancing a home, it would be an honor to help walk you through the process and ensure that you get the very best financing available when it comes to purchasing or refinancing a home. I've been in the business for 32 years. I've closed more than 9,000 transactions. I work with most of the top real estate agents in town. If you are a top real estate agent or you'd like to be a top real estate agent, then let's talk about teaming up together and helping some more folks. I'm always looking for talent. What I do look for in a great real estate agent is people that truly are going to look out for my client's best interest. So, one of the primary things that I look for in a great real estate agent is how good of a negotiator are you? Because to be honest with you, I think that when you're out looking to buy a home or sell a home, you want a good negotiator. You don't want just somebody that's going to stick a sign in the yard and pray that some other real estate agent brings a buyer by. You need somebody that's strong, that can really put the transaction together, somebody that's going to really bring all the benefits to the table, get you to the closing table smoothly and on time. Buying a home is so much more than just looking on the internet, picking out the house, and then making an offer. There's a lot of moving parts that are involved. And the mortgage is the biggest piece of the part. Other than finding the house itself, you've got to make sure you're getting the right financing, the right type of financing for you. And how can you position yourself so that you can ensure that you're going to get the best possible interest rate? Because here's the thing, your interest rate isn't up to me. I'm a direct lender. I'm in all 50 states. You check me out on the Google, okay? I'm one of the top producers, not only locally, but nationally. Why? There's a couple of reasons. I have the most amazing products of any lender I know of at CrossCountry Mortgage. I really do. I don't know anybody else that's got more products and more flexibility. We're a direct underwriter. We're not a middleman. We're not third party. We service most of our loans. It's, the opportunity for you to get the best possible service and rate are right here at CrossCountry Mortgage. If you're considering getting into this business, or if you're a licensed loan officer, I'm always looking to hire talent. I'm going to tell you something. I'm picky. I'm very picky about the people that work for me. And you will know that if you're one of my clients. If you're one of my clients out there and you're listening to me, your feedback is everything to me. I want to make sure that you get the level of service that I would expect if I was out going to get a mortgage right now. Plus more. I want you to get more. I want great communication. You go to one of these interwebs and pick a rocket that advertises mortgage or some other entity that wants to pay your closing costs and just increases your interest rate. That's fine. You can do that. There's some good companies out there. But you want somebody that you're going to talk to the main person. You're going to talk to, and listen, I'm not going to tell you I'm going to be on the phone with you every time you call. I'm going to tell you got better people than me. My job is to drive the traffic and structure the transaction. Make sure that you've got all the right tools to make the right decision on the right transaction. What are we looking at here? How can we get the best possible interest rate? How can we get the PMI reduced if we need PMI? What's the difference in an interest rate on a 5% down versus 20%? Is it better to put 20% than 5%? And it's not a one-size-fits-all, guys. It's not. Everybody's different. All you guys have different needs. And I ask a lot of questions like that. How old are you? How long are you planning on staying in the house? How much money do you have in savings right now? Do you have enough money to retire? All those things matter when it comes to good advice on structuring the right way to finance a home. Because if you're 25 and you want to buy your first home, do I care that you're going to put 20% down even if you have it? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. 407-706-3313. That's my phone number, 407-706-3313. Oh, by the way, that's my cell number. That's right. You got the Loan Arranger cell number. Now, my team will respond oftentimes. They'll text you oftentimes. They'll email you. And if you don't like the email or the text or something, then you say, Bruce, I want a phone call. Who calls you? I call you. You're going to get a phone call from me. Right? Listen, here's something else that's really unique about my system. I have somebody, and you may not have heard this before for a long time, I have somebody called a receptionist. That's right. I know. They're going by the wayside, by the dodo bird. Yeah, it's somebody that answers the call friendly and then guides you in the right direction as to who you need to talk to. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's service. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. People want a great rate on a mortgage, and that's super important. But I'll tell you what you forget. When it comes to mortgages, if I ask all of you, hey, what do you want? What's the most important thing in a mortgage? You're going to go, I want the best rate. Of course you want the best rate. I've never had a phone call yet in 32 years where somebody calls me up and says, I really don't want a good rate. I just want a return phone call. Nobody, you guys don't think about that. But here's what happens. You shop for the best rate. Then you go to somebody on the interweb that's working out of his garage. You think it's this giant company, and they're working out of their garage in Hoboken, and you pick them, and then your deal falls apart, and you wonder why you're not getting any return phone calls. Or the price changed at the last minute. That's a good one. That happens all the time. Well, I was told I was going to get this, and then it came right down to it, and I didn't get that anymore. I don't know what happened. And, oh, my God, I'm supposed to close in a week and a half. And I've got, my job's transferring me down here. And my kids, I've already changed schools. And I've got, do you think that it's not important to get service? Do you think everybody tells you they're going to give you good service? Nobody tells you I'm going to give you bad service. But if you get a bad vibe right off the bat, then it's not going to get better. All right? Your first date is the best date you get. After that, it starts going downhill, all right? I know that. I know how that works. You want a company that's going to be there for you, that'll answer your phone calls. Do you know that I have loan officers on call 7 days a week? That's right, 7 days a week for my realtors and my clients. Matter of fact, I have over 5,000 real estate agents in my database that get an email from me every Friday at 4 o'clock, and they get a text from me every Saturday at 10 o'clock. It gives them 2 loan officers to choose from that are on call that day, and all they got to do is press that little button it's not even a button. It comes over on your phone, and it's in a text, and it's got a phone number. It says, Chase is on call today. Press that number, and guess who you get on the phone? You get Chase. Todd's on call today. Bob's on call today. Bonnie's on call today. Jenna's on call today. I got all kinds of great folks here, and they're there to service you. So you want a great mortgage. You want a great rate. You want to close on time. You want to feel good about it. You want a company that cares about you. They care. We care about you here. You're not a loan number to me. You're a loan number to the Rocket. I can guarantee you are a loan number to the Rocket. You're not a loan number to me. I'm the Loan Arranger. I want to do business with you today and tomorrow, and I want your friends and I want your family. I want to be there. I want to be known as your mortgage guy. I'm applying for the job. 407-706-3313 or apply at webringyouhome.com. You know somebody that needs to refinance? You call me, 407-706-3313. You know somebody that wants to buy a home? Do you know anybody out there right now that's renting? Do you know that you and I can be instrumental in helping them go from being a renter to being a homeowner? Do you know there's no such thing as a rich renter? People that rent don't have any retirement money. If they do, it's very little. Very little. When you see people with wealth in this country, most of them established it in real estate. And I'm going to say that carte blanche. Now, that doesn't mean all wealth was established through real estate. No, there's some actors, there's some singers and songwriters and ball players, and there's all kinds of ways, self-employed people that make millions of dollars. But the average American in America, I think that's redundant, but the average American that comes up with a pile of cash to buy a home got the pile of cash from another home. It just stands to reason. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger. WeBringYouHome.com. Let me help you purchase that next home. Let me help you guide you in the direction of a right realtor. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show with Bruce Woodburn at CrossCountry Mortgage.